So my car is still in the shop. I've been riding nothing but this Hawk 250 for 3 or 4 days now, and it's honestly not as bad as I anticipated. I was already riding it a lot, but I always use my car for things that I didn't necessarily want to be on my Hawk for, especially a highway and freeway ride. As long as you take it slow, it's fine. Oh man, it is starting to rain. It's gonna be our first official ride in the rain since I did my motorcycle safety course, which was completely in the rain for the first day. It was fun practicing emergency braking with zero traction on their shitty old Rebels with a non-existent rear brake. Oh, whoa, it's raining. This should be interesting. I'm gonna have to park my bike underneath the apron at the gym. Good thing I brought my gear. I knew there was a chance it could rain. It was only 35% when I left, but as it is per my life, a little unlucky there, but not totally unlucky. It's not really pouring or anything, but man, it's dark up there. The only thing I'm worried about is my camera, because I have the ND filter on right now, so I don't know if you guys can see anything. Whoa. I almost got hit. Every time I ride by a golf course, I can't be the only one that wants to just drive through it and hit all the slopes. Just seems like the most perfect place to ride around on a dual sport. It's not super heavy. You know what I mean? You're not running into like big dirt or super deep sand. Got a few sand pits here and there. You got some dirt and a bunch of nice grass to slide around on. Man, it got dark quick. This might be coming down hard in a second. Hopefully my GoPro withstands this. It is not in a waterproof case, tell you that much. Feels like little needles hitting my neck. This is where the Hawk 250 shines with the dual sport tires. Not too much power, not going to be slipping out under throttle. Hopefully. Knock on China gas tank. Apparently I'm riding with more confidence than this guy in front of me in his very capable cage. So one thing I notice between the differences between a lot of riders on bikes and a lot of drivers in cars is that drivers in cars very much underestimate what their car is capable of, and drivers in bikes sometimes overestimate. But I guess it's just a personality type and kind of what the machines are built for. But man, a lot of these cars are completely over-engineered for what people do with them. Like, you do not have to be going this slow right now. Arguably, I should be going this slow right now, so it's a good buffer for me. But they were just going 10 under the speed limit that entire time. It finally gets down to 35 here. And this is when they decide to speed up. Okay, interesting. My GoPro is totally exposed and getting rained on. That dude with the three-wheeler makes me jealous sometimes. It seems so easy to just hop on that thing and go, but something tells me those are even more dangerous just because you feel more secure on it. But you're really not. You can't maneuver as quickly, you can't get out of harm as quickly, and if you get hit by a car, it's still, you know, you're still completely exposed, so there's no real benefit there. My parents. They're probably like, what the fuck is he doing? This isn't so bad though. I was always a little bit nervous at first to ride in the rain, so I pretty much avoided it. But after reading a lot online, there's a lot of people that are just basically just take it slow, don't corner too hard, just do everything less aggressively. But the ideal is I shouldn't be driving so hard on the street that if it just happened to be raining, it would cause me to fall if there was rain on the ground. The limit that I want to ride at on the street is always a limit that will be safe if just about anything were to happen. When you start pushing yourself into the limit where you would fall if there was a little bit of rain on the ground, then you're really putting things up to luck. And there might just be a patch of wetness on the ground that'll do you in when it's not raining. My parents rear-end me. That would be hilarious. Actually, that would not be hilarious, but it would be it would be a good clip. That's a 1 million view short. I hit him a little high there. Yeah, my visor's fogging up. Usually it doesn't fog up, but all that moisture in the air. Clears up quick. Has some kind of anti-fog protection. I don't know how, but it works. Just doesn't work when I'm sitting still. Nice, no feet down challenge. Passed. I need to do that. I need to try to do a whole ride without putting my feet down. But it needs to be calculated. I need to leave at a time where there's very little traffic. And I need to go on a path that's going to require very little stopping. Like no stop signs. But also, that's probably not the safest challenge. At least not at this point in my riding career. rain is coming down. Oh, guess not. It's like on and off. Going patches of hard spots. Can't take this turn with too much speed. There's so many bumps right at the apex of the turn, and it's going uphill. So easy to lose traction right there. All right. Alright, we back in. And I am sweaty, so my helmet immediately fogged up. Yep. Alright, we out of the gym. Feeling good. The air feels great. It's raining, but it's not too bad. It was raining harder when we went in. Feeling pretty confident about how my bike handles in the wet. As it should, being a dual sport. These Shinko 705s feel rather grippy. It doesn't... I'm not noticing any difference in how it's handling. I'm not really leaning it over too much, but these enduro style bikes, you're not going to be leaning over a ton anyway. Especially out here on the streets, where the danger's creeping on every corner and in every lane switch. The only thing I'm worried about now is people behind me, because if they have to slam on their tires or slam on their brakes, they might slide into the back of me instead of being able to stop just in time. And I do not want that happening to me. I'm so ready for a better bike. Do you guys feel like I'm ready for a bigger bike? Like a stronger one? Because I definitely do. There's just a lot of times where I have to go on the freeway and I just don't feel comfortable with this bike on the freeway. I feel comfortable doing just about everything else with it. And I'm at the point where I want to be able to lean farther, but I can't really learn how to do those type of things on this kind of setup. If I were to put supermoto wheels on this, then I could actually start to learn those kind of things, even though my suspension is ass. But right now, with the big 21-inch wheel in the front and the 18 in the back and the dual sport tires, it's not really something that you want to be learning how to put knee down on, especially out here in the streets. So next bike is I want something where I can learn some more advanced techniques and potentially bring it to a track for a track day. Please don't go. Alright, y'all, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. Sub to the Patreon if you can. Right now I'm making $30 a month on YouTube, and that is not a lot. Ooh, I hit that chair. Does that count as my first crash? Had to lay her down. Alright, later guys. Oh, fuck, that's right.